G'day folks, hope you have a wonderful day. Today's day, we're doing some AFL finals back in 2018 when West Coast won against Pies. So today I actually already set up for the pie for the week. I think it was my last time I did this. Is I think played I played through the Alpha Panthers career against I think it's Norway. Now next time I told you guys I already set up, which is Richmond and put up like usually it's be Richmond's day to beat the Hawks, but beat the Hawks and stuff like that. So we've got wildcard fight next. We've got Giants vs Port Adelaide and Geelong vs North Melbourne. Let's go straight into the match. I'm gonna start uploading the video I did. Wait, I've done this for the Twitch. Like, so as you, hang on, what was I saying? So as usual, last time I think it's like a while back. I think it's like a month ago. I remembered. So I did the AFLW replaced by AFL, which is so you know how I can go to. So I can do is that I can make it every each team if each team lose and they're out of the wild card, they're out. Anyways, back in the off topic, let's get into this final 2018. Let's show his this road. I might and remember always spectate. So yeah. Alright, let's get into this and let's go.
Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the Sydney Showgrounds. It's the opening wildcard eliminator between the Giants and Port Adelaide. Season over for the loser, but a golden ticket to the finals proper for the winner. And out they come, led by their skipper.
So well, pride themselves on not dropping many home matches.
That's hard. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. Adelaide Oval was the venue for a low-scoring thriller between the Power and the Giants in round 19 2019, when Dougal Howard ran into an open goal for the Power. With 11 minutes remaining, the Giants' lead was just 2. Xavier Dersma kicked for Port Adelaide's first lead of the evening, but pushed his kick slightly left. Jeremy Finlayson then hit the post for the Giants before Darcy Byrne-Jones had the chance to cover himself in glory, but missed it. The Power could find no further score as the clock ran down on a one-point Giants win, 8-8-56 to 7-13-55. Listen to the roar. It's an atmosphere like no other. Briggs with the tap. Callahan kicks to space. Gothard out of the congestion. Oliver gets his kick despite the heat. That's a waste. Conservative ball movement, just biding their time. What can they muster from the back half? In no hurry here. Burgoyne can keep it moving. Normally delivers. Richards. This is good footy. He might have thought about the corridor. Burn-Jones going flat chat. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Clear out, thank you.
Sweet slaps it out. Horne-Francis. He's besieged. Oh, cries the crowd and the umpire agrees.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Riccardi, dangerous to leave on his own. Who's front and centre? Sweet. Bergman takes the hand pass. Tidy ball. Butters had his name written all over it. Kicks to centre wing. Whitfield doing what he does best. Daniels, Bedford. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Sweet wins it down. Horne-Francis. Ware can run with the footy. That's well played. Doesn't often waste it. Laverde with the intercept mark. Stringer has found some space. What's he got on offer? He's got an option in the centre square. Aliyah clears the area. Knew where the help was. Knew the tackle was coming. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Good ruck work. Butters. Ware getting their handball game going. Aliyah in some space now. Gets the kick away. Ash, you asked for it. You got it. We will do it all again. Briggs wins it. Horne-Francis. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Probing ball. Laverde got to the right position and hung on. The Giants are out of trouble. They've opened them up here. Whitfield. It's a tough game. Laverde. He's so good in close. Buckley honours the lead. Searching kick. Georgiani takes an excellent grab. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Manages to find a teammate. Durden on centre wing is marked. Was that a legal disposal? He just dropped it. Horne-Francis. That's a give up. Just had to get it out. Ball spills free in the tackle. Whitfield. Callahan. Oliver. Sweet says thank you very much. He's generally a good kick. Farrell works hard to present. His field kicking is normally first rate. Richards under pressure. Ware he ran into a brick wall. Can he hit a target? Farrell, he'll feel that one. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Clever kick. Bedford, that's good work rate. Picking their way through. Oliver can just about finish it himself. They've got a problem now. Golden opportunity here.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Radaglia, all on his own. In no hurry here. The Power have been caught on the hop. Stringer. Woodfield kicks a goal.
They could have had the first a little earlier, of course, but no damage done.
The Giants are up and about early. Sweet wins it down. Winds. He's got support. The Power are good with their hands. Absorbs the pressure. And we will do it all again.
Thank you.
Sweet slaps it out. He's gone. Oliver, Thomas. The team physios will be working overtime. Both midfields are going to earn their money today.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Good tackle. Oliver got the handball away. They are hunting the ball carrier. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Daniels, Bedford, takes the safe option. Stringer has it within range.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Giants by 13. The big men fly. Oliver leading from the front. Grzuski, Angwin. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly. No one can mark. Stringer needs a good decision. Sweet wins it back. Callahan, Bedford, desperate defence. When one tackle just won't do. The umpire says he had no prior. Sweet showing his skills. Winds. Callahan affects the turnover. He's lost possession. Slick hands. Fonte goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
These defenders might be for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
The Giants have got away. Visentini gets his hand to it. Cops some unwanted attention. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Whitlock with a deft tap. Angwin, crunching tackle.
The Giants would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Wines. They'll need to limit his influence. Horn Francis. That's a bit of a waste. Oliver. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Good luck catching him. Buckley wins it back. Great mark. They're on point so far. He's hit up the lead. The Giants are playing like winners. The kick was centimetre perfect. Well played. Daniels has charged into space. That's skillful. Grzuski makes position. You can see their confidence growing. Leaves it behind. Whitlock wins it back. Got to get it out of there. Angwin went bang. How will the umpire see this? Richards didn't need to be asked twice. Kicks laterally. Winds. The power not at their best so far. Angwin mops that one up. Solid tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Briggs slaps it out. Oliver sharks it. Grzuski. Callahan with time. The Giants having a great patch. Can he find a teammate? They could be vulnerable here. That's good vision. Farrell. They desperately need a goal. Laverde. We've seen that before. Callahan. Grzuski. Not his finest moment. They need a spark. Himmelberg got a fist in. Briggs rolling the sleeves up. Aaliyah desperate to win it back. Watkins. They're tackling with venom today. Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. Briggs. This is great pressure footy. He's set upon. We've got another stoppage. Briggs with a deft tap. Oliver, can he get it out? Grzuski, Whitlock in the centre square. Aaliyah. It's loose inside the 50. Farrell doesn't want to turn it over there. Tidy ball. Whitfield making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. The kick was under pressure, so the umpire shows some leniency.
The Giants have probably had the better of it early in general play, but it's looking like a dour struggle might be on the cards.
Briggs punches it out of the ruck. Callahan. That's a rare decision that will draw no arguments. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? What a first turn they're having. This is good ball movement. Going for territory. Bergman takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Wines with a chance to run. Ware working hard and presenting well. It's not a fair fight. The Giants would probably prefer to keep going here, but the siren is imminent. Whitlock wins the hit out. Oliver, the power, have won it back. McKinlay only knows one way. The Giants get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Giants will be very pleased to have kept the opposition goalless in the first term. They're applying great pressure to the ball carrier and playing accountable footy. They haven't got the scoreboard in overdrive themselves, but wouldn't surprise to see that happen at some stage.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Trusting the game plan. They're back to
Come on,
Yeah, let's go, boys.
Briggs got his palm to it. Oliver. Good thinking and good execution too. The Giants are playing some great footy. Farrell working hard and being rewarded. The power might be about to start something. The kick is precise. Berry can keep it moving. Where? That might have been dropping the ball. Daniels. That's not ideal. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He's under close attention. Can they keep the footy this time? Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Fonte on a lead. They've got them on the overlap. Good disciplined defence. Horn Francis gets the kick away. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Watkins throws it on the boot. Quality delivery by Foot. The power have been out of sorts. Burgoyne has found some space. They've opened them up here. Doesn't often waste it. Moraes couldn't hold it under pressure. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Hannaford. Oliver, is that holding the ball? Burn-Jones leads his opponent. Richards gets to the front spot. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Georgiades, strong grab. Vicentini, that's a big play.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
They needed to get the first in the second quarter, and they have.
The power have steadied. Sweet with a deft tap. Drew, Watkins. The fans will be happy to see this. The umpire will have it. Sweet has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Watkins, Drew, Angwin, one step ahead. Whitlock accepted the invitation. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
Sweet with the tap. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Georgiades kicking for his first. Somehow released the ball. Durden. Whitlock. He's got it.
Bit of momentum now. That's two in a row.
The power are back in business. Sweet with a deft tap. Wines. Almost threw it out. That's poor play. Feeling the heat. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sweet wins it. Wines. Watkins stripped of it. McKinlay has a paddock in front of him. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Buckley, the Giants under great pressure. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Sweet with the tap. Green can't afford to panic. Iden. Georgiades makes good contact. Alia, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Neither side able to clear the footy. Sweet with a deft tap. Watkins is going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Whatever the coach said at quarter time, it's had the desired effect.
The margin's back to just a point. Sweet wins the hit out. Wines. Watkins. You can't question his commitment. Alia. They must tidy up their kicking. What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. That's well played. That might attract the pack. Defence 101 there. Radaglia. He's caught. The up calls for the footy close to goal. Sweet wins the hit out. Watkins, Bergman, to no one in particular. They've put themselves under pressure. He's put it through.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if he can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
Giants really needed that goal just to settle things down. Sweet slaps it out. Drew in his natural habitat. Visentini, they could almost have raffled it. McKinlay, hand pass cut off. Iden, they've given it back. Can he hit a target? Richards, he's a real pocket rocket. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Sweet palms it down. Just had to get it out. Drew with an opportunity. McKinlay, Watkins. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Drew, good vision there. Watkins, McKinlay in the right spot. Bergeron is the target, and he marks. Penetrating ball. Iden tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
The Giants are arguably in front on the scoreboard because they've been more efficient with the footy.
Who can get the clearance? Horn Francis throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Power have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Horn Francis, read it best. Watkins sees something he likes. Useful hand pass. He picked his pocket. Whitfield, that's good work rate. Takes the logical option. Buckley, well played. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Iden, all alone in the centre square. Angwin, all on his own. Is anyone home? Berry with a big fist. Fonte hacking it forward. Bergman with a terrific mark deep in defence. Flirting with the boundary line. Farrell makes position and they're away. Visentini, it sits and he's in business. Honours the lead. Going for territory. The kick is a poor one. That's a useful ball. Who's front and centre? In no man's land. Himmelberg, big tackle laid. Dealt with the pressure. Time to turn on the Jets. He doesn't waste many. The Power having a great patch. Bombs it in. No one can mark. Durden, not on my watch, he says. He's completely miscued that.
Missed the target by a long one.
Good work rate. Can he find a teammate? Whitfield has charged into space. The Power have denied them the corridor. Gothard works hard to present. They're moving the footy well here. This deserves a goal. Horn Francis, spoils. Sweet, clever kick. Burn-Jones with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's good vision. Aliyah presents in space. Tidy ball. Farrell normally delivers. Whitfield affects the turnover. Green, he's drawn a crowd. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Radaglia. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Who's got the wheels? Visentini gets there first. Iden wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Manages to find a teammate. Short pass looks good. Hannaford in the clear. The kick was centimetre perfect. Ash, Gothard taken to ground. He's besieged. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
That has to hurt. Hogan, what can he do with it? Oliver, got to get it forward now. That's not going to be a goal. The Power have got lucky there. He's hit up the lead. He's generally a good kick. Visentini pushes into space and receives the footy. In no hurry here. Durden has got loose. The Giants guarding the corridor. Farrell, Moraes, he's stopped in his tracks. They're tackling with great intent. Riccardi looking for territory. Green. Oliver. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? What a game he's having. Buckley. Himmelberg. That's a bruising tackle. Managed to get a handball away. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Whitlock drops into the hole and marks. The defence is disorganised. Durden has got in behind them and can run into an open goal.
Just has to bend this around the body.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
The Giants might need to throw someone behind the ball because they're being opened up too easily.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Drew, he's got support. Visentini, Ware, working hard and presenting well. Towards the goal mouth. Buckley with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Thomas, he's found some space. That's an impressive mark. Ash throws it on the boot. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Burne-Jones gets his kick despite the heat. And inside 50 goes begging. He'll be sore in the morning. That can only be holding the ball.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
The Power look well drilled. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
If I've got my spectator's hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement though.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Sweet continues to have his way. Canelio, Callahan, in the thick of it as ever. Riccardi, Angwin, clean pickup, just shoveled it out. Green takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That is a big, big moment. What coolness under pressure.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Sweet is teaching him a lesson. Drew leading from the front. They're going hammer and tong. Burgoyne navigated the traffic. McKinlay, Ware, Aliyah at close quarters. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Bedford, he's set upon. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Sweet, just for something different. Burgoyne, Ware, kicks to space. Cadman picks it off. That's poor kicking. Riccardi, Angwin, Green knew the tackle was coming. They're tackling with venom today. Sweet has been dominant in the ruck. Horn Francis, Burgoyne, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Angwin, Bergman saves the day again. His field kicking is normally first rate. McKinlay can keep it moving. Neat little worm burner. The Power can build from half back. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. He'll pump them into attack once more. Good thinking and good execution too.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
Six points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post. Farrell with the footy. Quality delivery by Foot. Horn Francis working hard and being rewarded, picking their way through. The Power are out of trouble. He's had little impact so far. Burn-Jones, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Feeling the heat. Can he hit a target? Spills the mark. Iden doesn't often waste it. Thumped away. Evans collects the half volley. McKinlay, Drew, Moraes, a bit of a panicked handball. Attracted a crowd. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Sweet has rucked tirelessly. Butters, Burgoyne. It's a hot footy. We've got another stoppage. Riccardi wins it. It's a tough game.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment. The hit-out differential now sits at 20. Butters, Burgoyne. He's been accosted. Himmelberg, some indirect ball movement here. Green, he ran into a brick wall. The umpire says you had prime opportunity.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Ash doing what he does best. Thomas, can he impose himself on the match? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Hacking it forward. Ware gets the kick away. Himmelberg making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. You have to be tough to play this game. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. They might as well not have a rut. Canelio had to get it out. Riccardi, he's been quiet. Gothard, that's good work rate. Stringer manages to get off a handball. Cadman to give them the lead. He's done it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Giants in front now. Briggs with the tap. Burgoyne, Butters. This is promising. There goes the kick inside the 50. Georgiades couldn't mark. Whitlock. Moraes. They've bottled it up. The two big men do battle. Green, Oliver. They've put themselves under pressure. The lead might be changing hands again. It does.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Power are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Sweet, he's worth his weight in gold. Butters with time. Burgoyne, Horn Francis. The defenders will be nervous. Durden. He's kicked it like an arrow.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Power are really taking it to them today. Sweet could do this with his eyes closed. Horn Francis. Thomas hasn't seen a lot of it. Oliver. Tidy ball. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Giants have closed to within 4 points. Briggs, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Thomas, poor disposal, keeps letting them down. Goes laterally. Gothard, He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Evans thwarts them again. He's generally a good kick. It's amounted to nothing. He's caught. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Briggs showing his skills. Green, Callahan, Oliver. When one tackle just won't do. Neither side able to clear the footy. Sweet. It's been a mighty performance. Horn Francis runs onto it. Aaliyah takes him home. What's he got on offer? McKinlay, dangerous to leave on his own. Georgiades works hard to present. Normally delivers. Iden is racking up spoils. Thomas, Ash, good-looking kick. Gothard on centre wing is marked. Careful ball movement, seizes the moment. Green has found some space. Bedford farms it out. Going at his second. Quick snap is off target.
You've got to put the missed opportunities out of mind and continue to take the game on. If you do that, then the next opportunity won't be far away.
Farrell heads wide with the kick in. Evans, Burne-Jones on a lead. Searching kick. Horn Francis had it and lost it. McKinlay. Well played. This will be their first entry for a while. Buckley wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. What can they build here? Thomas in the clear. Probing ball. Briggs. No easy exit. Scrounges a kick. The sprint is on. Buckley gathers on the half volley. Honours the lead. Iden kicks to centre wing. The Power have won it back. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. Evans. Burne-Jones. That's a useful ball. The kick is precise. Short pass looks good. This ought to end in a goal. Crosses the paint. Punched away. Buckley pounces. Terrific forward pressure. He didn't want it to spill out there. Briggs with the tap. Jones leans back and drills it.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons, you can't shut them all down.
The Power are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Important clearance here. Callahan, Gothard gathers in the centre square. Thomas, Briggs, Angwin. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. The big men fly. Oliver, Gothard takes the hand pass. Thomas, Briggs. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
There was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with it.
Who would know who's going to win this? Sweet gets his hand to it. Here's a chance to get it forward. Ware, terrific tackle. The defence has fallen down. Berry has a paddock in front of him. Drops the football. Squeezes the kick. They cannot keep him quiet. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
They'll be back in front if he can nail it.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Power have steadied after they were challenged. Briggs showing his skills. Oliver has brought his own ball. Gothard, Angwin, Callahan, Daniels. Look at him go. Briggs under pressure.
He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high.
Can he hit a target? Hogan, Ash. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Sweet is teaching him a lesson. He's set upon. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Briggs showing his skills. Green, Hannaford. They're duking it out, these two. More lead changes in that quarter, and this is anyone's game. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Power have been ultra impressive, but I'm a little concerned that they may have spent too many petrol tickets too soon. They've been frenetic for three quarters, and that takes a toll. If they get the first couple of this term, look for them to slow the game down.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Trust in the game plan.
Come on. Yeah, let's get.
Briggs, a rare win. Oliver, Green, he's done brilliantly. Bedford can go back and put them in front. Evans saves the day. His field kicking is normally first rate. Bergman can keep it moving. Well-weighted kick. Can they catch them out on the turnover? I've liked his game today. Doesn't often waste it. Ware, all on his own. Looking to hit up the short option. Burgoyne has found some space. Spearing pass. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Going for territory. Oliver uses the body well.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Oliver, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
I think the three votes might just be heading his way.
The Giants with their noses in front. The big men fly. Drew, Butters. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Buckley and Bailey's team out again. That's skillful. No wonder coaches go grey. McKinlay, stripped of it. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Ash with a chance to run. Green by hand. Iden. Hannaford charges onto it. You can't question his commitment. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with great intent. Big clearance to win here. Canelio, he's had little impact so far. Riccardi is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Snap around the body. It's there.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with the game in the balance.
A reminder, the loser today is out. Their season will be over. Horn Francis, Butters, knew where the help was. Wines, Buckley saves the day again. And they're away. Wines spoils. He's not one to take a backward step. Buckley is proving hard to pass. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sweet wins it. Butters. Wines throws it on the boot. Whitfield is calm in a crisis. The Power will have one eye on the clock. Sweet with the tap. Butters. He's only had the one inside 50. Jones. Is anyone home? Berry. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. The two big men do battle. Hannaford. Angwin. The Power on the ball now. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Farrell making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Met solidly. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Briggs wins it. Has to be clean. Jones. Who's at home? It's not a fair fight. Whitlock. That's holding the footy.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Clever kick. Bedford. Goes long. Farrell makes good contact and out of play.
The Power might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
The two big men do battle. Oliver, Cornelio. That's a quality hand pass. Angwin, Briggs. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Can he find a teammate? He didn't break stride. The Power should score here. It's loose inside the 50. Buckley runs onto it. Gets the kick away. Time to turn on the Jets. Oliver leading from the front. It's a race for goal. Cornelio. And that's a letdown. They've got them on the overlap. Buckley. Tidy ball. Quality delivery by foot. Have they weathered the storm? The Giants look well drilled. Good thinking and good execution too. Oliver. What a game he's having. Stringer. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Giants are imposing their will on this contest. Sweet wins the tap. Horne-Francis. Butters. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire will have it. Sweet smashes it out of there. Butters. Jones. Horne-Francis under pressure.
The Power, clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
The two big men do battle. Oliver. Hannaford. In the right spot. Cornelio. Angwin. Grzuski. The Giants are playing some great footy. Fonte. Oliver. Cornelio. Thomas. I felt that one from here. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Briggs palms it down. Hannaford. Read it best. Riccardi. Not on my watch, he says. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Sweet wins the hit out. Butters. Jones. Wines. Got to get it on quickly. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation. He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
A goal there would have almost shut the gate.
Looking for a quick transition. Bergman with a chance to relieve the pressure. Jones pushes into space and receives the footy. Horne-Francis makes position. This is good ball movement. Richards. What's he got on offer? The clock is the enemy now. Berry on a lead. Looking to peg one back. Whitlock. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Drew. It's a tough game. Squeezes the kick. Anyone's ball. Bergman leading by example. He ran into a brick wall. They're tackling with venom today. Briggs got his palm to it. Got to get rid of it. Cornelio. Sweet. Popped up out of nowhere. Berry desperate to win it back. Delivers it inside 50. That's a bit of a waste. Too slow. Oh, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there. Straightforward, you would think.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Power snare a badly needed goal. Sweet wins the hit out. They have a good understanding, those two. Jones, Vaughan Francis. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Sweet showing his skills. Dealt with the pressure. Where? The defenders will be nervous. They're moving the footy well here. The defence is disorganised, taking no chances there.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
No time like the present. Laverde marks in the back pocket. Thomas, he'll work all day. Canelio running in support. Himmelberg normally delivers. Where? Under pressure. Richards. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. That's commitment to the cause. They've bottled it up. Sweet palms it down. He's lost possession. Laverde tries a safe ball. Himmelberg. A chance to clear now. Georgiades heads them off at the pass. Burne-Jones. Can he hit a target? Jones has drifted forward and marked. Richards finds himself unattended.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Can he stare down the moment and bring this game back to a kick? It's a one-kick game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance to pinch this match. It would be highway robbery.
It's an almighty arm wrestle. Briggs smashes it out of there. Callahan, Oliver. The Power has to be clean here. Time is of the essence. Briggs with the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Thomas. He can't get rid of it. They want holding the ball, but nothing doing. It might all come down to who can win this stoppage. Vaughan Francis. Canelio gathers on the non-preferred. Jones, delightfully done. Alia, where? He's under close attention. They're going hammer and tong. The Power finishing strongly. Crunching tackle. The Power have come up short. They gave it everything, but they just couldn't find a way. And Mad Monday awaits. What were the main differences today, huh?
Just like that, a season that promised so much is over. It feels like it's all come to nothing in the immediate aftermath when the disappointment is acute. But these are the experiences that make the ultimate success that much sweeter if you're lucky enough and good enough to get there.
Okay then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Harv. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.
We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest. It's the sound of the mighty giants. Feel the ground is shaking. The other teams are quaking in their boots before the giants. Take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best. And we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest. Sing for the Giants!
Okay, so Port Adelaide just got knocked out by the Giants again. Port needs to get the players up and running. So anyways, yeah, yeah. Next up is Geelong and North Melbourne, but we'll do that. We might do that. Not we might do that next week or tomorrow. It depends on how the Tasmanic Devils episode goes. Um, yeah. Alright, I hope you have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll keep you guys updated of the finals of 2018. Let's and yeah. Alright, have a good one, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.